Design some corbels for the mudroom shelves. Okay, I just need to build the miter station wall first. And I mean the whole wall. We got my 4-foot bench, a 2-footer for the saw, another 2-footer for the corner, and a 6-foot folding bench for the middle. Clearly this has to be done before those corbels. Now if my math is right, that equals... This is the largest project I've done to date. I did a workbench before. It's actually in this video holding this new table up. It was the first thing I'd ever built. I was very proud of it, and now lives with my little brother for being taller than me and because he needed a bench. But I am always trying to improve. For this guy, that meant cutting off the rounds and clamping it not just good, but good. Now, if you haven't checked out my other video where I'm building my new Mega Table Saw workbench from Shop Nation, totally check it out. But this is a major part of it because I wanted this bench to fold down in the wall so that I can slide that Mega Table Saw workbench in its place. When I'm using the Mega Table Saw workbench, this folding table will act as an extra outfeed table. So I ended up doing a deep dive on Amazon and found these Wallmaster 24-inch folding brackets. They had a weight rating of 500 pounds for the both of them together, which is more than enough, and a ton of great reviews. They're currently on Amazon going for about $63. I linked them in the description below if you want to check them out. You can see right here how well they snap open and latch, and they really do hold their weight. They go in super easy, but I do recommend getting a long bit extension for your bit. It's just going to make the back row going a lot smoother. And speaking of smooth, look, I know that look. It's okay to be curious. Just admit the green is growing on you and we can all be one. One of us. One of us. I really love this bench top and I really wanted to get like a nice smooth finish. I ended up going from 60 all the way to 2000 grit. Is it overkill? Yeah, but I don't care. It's so pretty. Yes. Yeah, I got dressed up for the occasion. Wouldn't you? But I wasn't done yet. So I picked up this Craig extra large straight edge guide and I was going to use this to put in my T-track. Now, this thing is awesome. The only thing that really stinks about it is having to individually thread these small little bits every time you want to change the configuration. The reality is, though, I bought this for the long tables, so I'm mostly going to keep it in that configuration. And I have other tools for a smaller configuration, and it really is not that big of a deal, but just a little bit annoying. At the end of the day, though, it holds up really well, and it got the job done. So, right on, Craig. I don't feel I'll ever be able to overstate how much I love T-Track and how pleased I was on how well this went in. If you do not have T-Track in your life, I highly recommend it. And shocker, I have linked it below. Called in old Blue, who's gonna live out his tender years as my metal saw. Measure once and cut twice. My mutant power is marking off where I need to cut and then accidentally forgetting it in the moment. Believe me though, I am not somebody who loves good enough, though I'm willing to accept it temporarily. We're all here to learn. And if I can impart one thing on you, it is okay to make mistakes and to mess up. You can always do it again. That keeps people, me, from even starting, but just go for it. And on that note, I realized down the line I needed more support on the edges of this folding table. So I made these legs that fold up with these cool folding hinges and have magnets to secure them in place when I fold the table against the wall. Because magnets are cool. Well, that wraps up this 6-foot folding bench. If you're like me, and a 2-hour corbel build is really just the gateway drug for a total garage reno, hit subscribe and drop me a like. We've got a long way to go on this miter station before I even touch those corbels, so drop a comment below and tell me what finish I should use for the tabletops.